When we were kids, all you had to do to make a new friend was sit down and talk about your favorite Power Ranger or your favorite Disney princess, and boom, you were friends. And if you stayed in the same school for years, you literally didn't have to think about meeting new people. But then guys, like bam, we grow up and we find ourselves in like new towns and new environments, maybe even in college, and now we're forced to figure out, how do I make new friends? Or you might even be like me and find that some of the people that you were best friends with as a kid don't share the same values or interests with you anymore. Whatever the reason may be, guys, it is always such a great skill to know how to make new friends in any situation. And with a little practice, using these tips might make you feel like you are right back in the sandbox sharing your toys. So the first thing you want to do to make new friends is have a good think about the people you know already who are potential friends. You may very well have classmates or coworkers that you've never hung out with before outside of school or work, but you think they're super fun and interesting and that you guys could really get along, and actually chances are they may feel the same way about you. And guys, the same thing goes for friends of friends you already have. Chances are you already know that you have tons of stuff to talk about and probably a lot in common. Do not be shy to ask your friends to help introduce you or to help the two of you become friends. Like, chances are they're gonna be so excited to see two of their friends or two people in their life come together and become friends. So next time you're planning a hangout together, just throw in, hey, do you think so-and-so is doing anything? Maybe they should come too. People typically think that the more the merrier, so this is the perfect opportunity to open up your social circle. The second thing that's really gonna help you make new friends is actually, I know it's really hard, but put away your headphones and smile. This can be especially hard if you consider yourself to be shy. I'm particularly guilty of this one, but a lot of us try to hide in our phones when we're by ourselves and in a large group of people. It just feels safer to look busy sometimes. And yes, guys, wearing headphones and looking down does make you look busy, so that's super cool. But if you're looking to make new friends, it also really makes you look unapproachable. So the next time you're in a public setting like a cafeteria, a park, or a mall, whatever, just try this little experiment. Put down the phone and just look up and smile at people when they make eye contact. Smiling is such a big must because it also makes people feel positive and feel good too. This one is a little bit scary, but guys, you're opening yourself up to the chance of meeting new friends. And if you're watching this video, that's probably what you're wanting to do. Third thing you want to do if you want to make friends pretty much right away is get a job. Not just any job, guys. You can't be sitting alone in a corner like writing something or doing something all by yourself. It has to be a job where you can get out and talk to people. As a teen, I always wanted to work at McDonald's because that sounded like so much fun to me. I always had this like fantasy dream of like working at McDonald's. I don't know if you guys work at McDonald's or if you know somebody who does, but it just looks like so much fun. The thing is that work isn't just about making money. It's about forming new communities and new friendships. You guys might say, but Kimberly, I'm not like ready for a part-time job. That's totally fine. Volunteer work, in my opinion, can be even better because you're working with similar people who want to help others and devote their time to the same cause as you. When I was a teen, I met some of my most favorite friends doing volunteer work. We actually worked at Rogers Television. I was the reporter, did little reports around the community. It was really fun. Quick tip, guys, when you're in a work or volunteer environment, make sure you keep your conversations positive and make sure to ask your coworkers questions about their lives outside of work. This way they will associate you with good emotions and your friendship can go from there. Next tip, guys, if you want to make new friends, walk a dog. Whether you're borrowing one from a friend or whether you're walking your own dog, get outside and walk to a local park. Now, I know there are a lot of like apps out there for meeting friends and to get dates, but in my experience, this trick actually works better than any of those things. Walking a friendly dog gets you in front of new people, period. It also makes you that thing I keep talking about, which is approachable. It is so much easier for a lot of people to walk up to a strange dog than it is for them to walk up to a strange person. And when you're the one on the other end of that leash, chances are they'll be talking to you too. So have fun at the dog park, guys, but don't forget tip number 2. When you're there, you've got to be smiling and don't have your head in your phone. Tip number 5 that you have to do if you want to make new friends, I know this can be hard for some people, guys, do not flex. Sometimes when we meet new people and we're excited to talk to them, we talk a lot about ourselves. We may even be tempted to brag about things that we've done or things that we have. And yes, guys, it is so great to have a ton of self-confidence and to share it with others. But at the same time, when it comes to making friends, there is such a thing as going overboard and turning people away. Studies have even shown that flashing fancy brands can make others think that you're less likely to be friend material. When your goal is to make friends, you want to seem approachable and maybe even vulnerable to the other person. Being relatable and sharing your failures just as much as your wins helps you form closer bonds with others. So don't be shy to share that you are a little nervous about the math test coming up, that you just went through a breakup, or that you're having mixed feelings about something, because this is just super relatable. Just don't go too far. You want to keep it on a friendly, very positive level. What are some of the ways that you guys have made new friends? And do you find it as hard as asking out a crush? Tell me about it down in the comments and let's chat about it. Chances are you may even meet a new friend in the Love Bug community right here. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you all next week for another video about relationships. Bye guys!